Alright, as you can see, I'm about to do an enclosure, and it will be for the devil, the centipede, name is devil. Since I already did a bunch of videos where I make glass enclosures, and I also have a dedicated video on how to make a glass enclosure. I mean, not how to make, how I make glass enclosures. So if you haven't seen that video, click here somewhere to see that video. That's why I won't go into great details with this. So as you can see, I already started and I siliconed one side. And yes, on one Instagram post I said that I will do this enclosure out of plexiglass, but there has been complications regarding the cutting. I was supposed to get a plexiglass cut with CNC, but they didn't have appropriate, how do you call it, drill bit that cuts the acrylic. They had one for wood and it doesn't work on acrylic, unfortunately. But the guy that was doing it for me said that he will order the one for plexiglass, but he went to vacations and I want to get this done, so instead we are making it out of glass. It will be a bit heavier, but oh well, at least I will save some money because glass is much cheaper than plexiglass. This is actually the bottom side, this is the back side, and now I will glue the front side. So let's scoop this over, and hopefully this is cured enough and it won't fall down. Hopefully. Okay, seems alright. Pretty good, pretty good. I should probably put something to hold this glass just in case. Salt and flour. We don't want it to tip over. And now this is the front panel. Shit. I need a workshop badly. As you can see, I'm doing everything in my apartment. And it is really small apartment. I'm running out of space. When you're making enclosures, get the silicone that is safe for aquariums. That way you know that it is safe for terrariums. There we go. Now I usually let it cure for about 24 hours. Some silicones will cure much faster, but I want to be sure. One unrelated message to a certain person. Paulina, let Kamil get the Pezzoteria. Please, he wants it. He needs it. You won't regret it. Probably. Anyway, let's jump in time. Let's continue. This is top lid, and this is also part of top lid. This is one side, the other side. Let's remove this and hopefully nothing will fall. Now the critical part. This goes like this. Oh snap. Oh shit. It seems like my glass man missed the right dimension by 4 millimeters. That means that I have to take this glass back to him so he can make it again. You see, I'm missing 4 millimeters. My measurements are alright, and he didn't cut it appropriately. This will be a 2 days setback, or maybe I can take this before my work tomorrow. Since he is the one that messed up, maybe he can make this in 1 day. You're going to find out what happened now. Okay, so I got new glass that is cut to appropriate dimensions, and I already connected this part and I already connected this side, but unfortunately I wasn't recording that. But anyway, this side is cured, so I turn it over, and now I need to attach this side to here. So let's add the silicone. Now the kind of tricky part. Let's add weight here and let it cure for another 24 hours. After that I will add the ventilation and also the top lid. So yeah, or I'm not sure how I ended the last clip, but anyhow everything is cured. Now I need these legs. I put them on the bottom side. They make it easier to slide the enclosure, and they also protect your glass from cracking its sides. Okay, now to tip it over. Now I will attach this metal ventilation. This is a really tight fit. I bought them on the eBay, but I'm pretty sure that I have Amazon affiliated links. So check in the description for that if you need to buy something like that. Even though these ventilations are really tight fit and would probably hold on its own, with centipedes you really want to minimize the risk of it getting out, because they will look for weaknesses in the enclosure. And if you miss something, they will find it. Ventilation holes are here. Now the top lid. Now the other part. I have these hinges. Also there will be a link in the description. So if you need them, order them. Now basically you don't want to use silicone on plexiglass. It won't hold. But for hinges, so far it is all right from my personal experience, because the majority of my enclosures have these acrylic hinges and all of them are still on the right spot. I will use these, I'm not sure really how they are called. Unlike these hinges, I never used these, so I hope it will work out. Of course, I will test it before I put the centipede in. I think that's it. All right, now it needs to cure. It's done. That sound though, but it works, and it is fine. And it can't be open, as you can see. And at this moment I'm boiling the leaf litter for the top of the substrate. And inside you can see this cork bark that will be a main escaping part of this enclosure. It will go something like this. Anyway, let's set everything up. It is already so heavy. So now, the basic idea. I want this enclosure to be a bit of experiment, to say. So this will be the central piece of the enclosure, and it will be placed something like this. It will serve as a decoration, but also as a hide for the centipede. You must be wondering, why will this be an experiment? Because I will be using regular dirt for bottom layer, and then on top of that I will use the same substrate that I'm using in my vivarium for frogs, and on top of that I will put the leaf litter. Because if you go to the forest, you will see that that is how the nature substrate is like. You have dirt, then you have a layer of like some mixture of dirt, dead leaf, twigs and everything, and on top of that you have dried leaves. So I want to imitate that. The reason is I want to enable centipedes to dig, but if I use the substrate like cocoa fiber or this mixture that I use for vivariums, then centipede won't really be able to dig it, because it will just collapse as she digs. While dirt pressed down firmly should retain its shape as the centipede is digging. I don't know, we will see how it goes. So let's start with it. I baked this dirt to remove all the harmful stuff, to make sure that I'm not bringing any mites or some parasites, I don't know. And I will also mix it up with some water, so that way I can shape it better, because at the moment it is really dry. Enclosure will be so heavy. I hope that I will be able to move it after I fill it with everything. I could have just do this. I hope that I have enough dirt. Water. Just a little bit more. Note that this is the first time I'm doing something like this, so I'm not entirely sure how it will work out. I thought about it a lot, but theory is one and practical stuff, it is completely different world. As you can see, the consistency is starting to really change. Now I can form it. Alright, now to place the cork bark. Yes. Okay, looking good. Looking really good. I would really use more dirt, but it is what it is now. Now what I need, now this is the substrate that, wow, it's really dry. I need to add more water inside. This is not the perfect place to do this. Definitely not. If you're wondering about the exact mixture, what I have inside, check my vivarium build video, because I also used it in there. So there's that. This is how it looks. Let's add the springtails. Springtails and isopods are really essential for this type of enclosures, because this will be a really humid environment and they will eat everything that is harmful, like mold, prey remains, fungi, all that bad stuff. The easiest way to add them to the enclosure, just blow and they fly away. And unfortunately at this moment I don't have any isopods. I will buy them when I go to Terra Plaza or some other expo, and then I will also add them to the enclosure. But for now springtails will be totally fine. Now I will plant some plants. This is from Frog Vivarium. This is also from it, freshly taken. I've washed my hands so many times. And now the last ingredient is the leaf litter. I have a feeling like something is missing. Oh, and it's so hot in here. We have crazy temperatures at the moment. This plant looks really bad at the moment, but once it grows a bit, it spreads out. It will look decent. Amazing. I thought that I was recording with the GoPro, but I wasn't. I'm not really sure what I said and what I didn't say on camera. But anyway, I added the second batch of leaf litter and now it looks better, but I'm still missing something. Probably because I imagined this to be a bit different. I wanted to add more substrate, more dirt. I thought that it would be enough to raise this piece a bit higher and more angled like this, but unfortunately there is not enough substrate. So maybe that's it, maybe just I'm missing that, but I'm sure that Centipede will enjoy it anyway. I'm going to clean the glass now and put it on the counter. I need to do more projects like this. I really enjoyed the challenge, but I need more substrate, need more leaf litter. I used everything I had in this enclosure. So probably on next Terra Plaza, the expo in Hungary, you will see me buying ton of stuff for shaping the enclosures. A lot of substrates, and I don't know what, but a lot of stuff. I need a lot of stuff. And I have a feeling that I can do much better enclosures than this. It is like hell in here. Maybe because I'm about to rehouse a devil. I think we are ready to do this. To see if the enclosure is strong enough for this substrate and everything inside. Oh my God! This is where it will stand. Looking good. I need to put some lights here, but for now I don't have that. That will be some future project. Let's put the devil inside. I have no idea how this will turn out, but I will just put this inside and hopefully he will go in the right direction. Don't burrow now. Damn. How to approach this? I'm not really sure. Of course, the safest and smartest thing to do would be do this and let it be. And eventually it will come out and go into a new height. But that wouldn't be really entertaining for you, right? I mean, you are here to see a rehouse. I'm convinced that it is not big enough to crawl outside, so I think I'm safe from that. But they can climb the tweezers. So they can climb the tweezers, and that is what is concerning me. I never transferred the centipedes. Where it is now? Okay. This is where it is. We are on the right track? No, we aren't. Oh, maybe I should have left the cork bark so it climbs it. Okay, okay, nice! Nice! This was actually pretty easy. So it went behind the cork bark. It's really hard to see now, but it is there. I was kind of hoping that it will stay outside just for a moment so I can record it properly, but I guess that was really not a realistic expectation. But now look how much space it has. So much space to move around and explore and do its centipede business. From here we can look inside. From here we can see inside the tub. Now it is dark at the moment, so but I'm hoping that it will take this cork bark for its hide, for its house. Then we will be able to see it down there with the flashlight. That would be neat. I like it. So regarding the giveaway contest, as I said, first is the US giveaway. If you aren't from United States, you can't enter the contest, unfortunately. The prizes are, let me just, how it's exactly called. Prizes are Megaphobema robustum. Damn, it's not species that I have, so I don't. Robustum, yes. Megaphobema robustum and Brachypelma vagans, both slings, but decent sized slings. So 3 prizes, each containing 1 Megaphobema robustum and 1 Brachypelma vagans. One giveaway will be held here on YouTube, second giveaway will be held on Instagram, and third giveaway will be on Facebook. And of course, as I mentioned in my last video, this US giveaway is sponsored by Jamie's Tarantulas, so the prizes and the shipping, everything is covered by them. How to participate? For YouTube, it's really easy. You just need to be subscribed, which probably you already are, And you need to comment, I want free tarantulas, down in the comments. So just write that, subscribe, and you are qualified. And of course, make sure that you are actually from the United States. I will randomly pick one comment and I will send a private message to that person. And no spamming. If you post multiple comments, you are disqualified. Next, for Facebook, on the Dark Den Facebook page, I will be posting a picture. Of course, you need first like the Dark Den Facebook page. Then you need to tag one person in the comments, one of your friends or whoever you want to tag. And of course, share the picture on your profile. And make sure that it is set to public. I will just randomly pick one comment and contact the winner. I repeat, no spamming, so just one comment. And make sure you're from United States, because we won't be able to ship you the tarantulas and you will just waste everybody's time. And lastly, Instagram. I will also post a picture there. You need to like it and you also need to tag one of your friends in the comments. That's it. And you can qualify on all three platforms, so that means you can leave one comment on YouTube, you can leave one comment on Instagram, and you can leave one comment on Facebook. That means you have 3 times more chance to win something, but only one comment on each. Don't spam. If I see it, I will disqualify you. And I don't want to do it, but rules are rules. So yeah, in next Friday's video I will also be announcing who are the winners and I will contact them then. And we will start the UK giveaway then. And special shout out to Jamie from Jamie's Tarantulas for being so kind and agreeing to sponsor this giveaway. Even though when I contacted her, this channel was much smaller, but she still accepted, and that's awesome. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload every Monday and Friday, so see you again soon. Bye!